question number 11. Now this one says subtract the polynomials, but this will also work if it said add the polynomials. When it says subtract or add the polynomials, notice that you have a minus sign between this binomial and this binomial. We told you your very first step is to get rid of these parentheses by slipping in a 1 in front of each parentheses. So notice I'm going to put in a 1 there and put in a 1 there. Once you put in a 1, you're going to use the distributive property. So whatever numbers on the outside, we can distribute to all items inside the parentheses. Because this is the binomial, we'll distribute it here to that term and to this term. So when I do that, I'm going to get 2b to the 6. And then 1 times 7b to the 4th will just be 7b to the 4th. Now when I distribute this 1 out here, notice because it's subtraction, we're distributing not only the 1, but its sign, a negative 1. So we're going to distribute a negative 1 to each of these terms. So negative times negative, we're actually going to get a positive 3b to the 6. And then negative 1 times negative 8 is going to be a positive 8b to the 4th. If you're adding the polynomials, you'll notice that these won't change the signs, but when you subtract, you're going to be changing the signs of the second polynomial. See how it was a negative? Change to a positive. Was a negative here? Change to a positive. Once you complete your first step, your second step is to combine like terms. Remember, like terms have the same letter, but also the same exponent. So b to the 6th and b to the 4th are not like terms, but this guy and this guy, both b to the 6th, are like terms. And then you can see we have another group, this guy and this guy, because they both have the same letters and the same exponent. Doesn't have to have the same matching coefficients, just the variable parts. With these two guys, we're going to use tug-of-war rules. Remember, we're collecting. This is a positive. This is a positive. So two positives, you know you're going to add these. 2 plus 3 is 5. But we're going to keep the same matching variable part. B to the 6th, B to the 6th. It's going to stay B to the 6th when you're adding, collecting like terms. And then for these two guys, notice this is a positive, this is a positive. Tug of war says if they're matching, you add. 7 plus 8 is 15. Now because it's a positive, make sure you put a plus sign to separate your two terms. And then b to the 4th, b to the 4th will stay b to the 4th. Notice how our answer is arranged in descending order. Notice I did b to the 6th first, higher exponent, and then b to the 4th is our last term. That's our final answer.